We have people going down the elevator here in the middle. This is Gussie. They actually launched themselves midway out of the elevator onto a top pipe that's otherwise inaccessible. Holy shit. What is Gussie? No shots. Wow.
Okay, so wait. What the hell is this? The raid is down there, so why are we up in the air? Our raid team might not have the best players or time to sit on PTR for hours every day, so instead we have to be the smartest players. SSC is a 15-year-old raid. We've all seen and done it before. Usually you're down on the ground, clearing trash, making your way to bosses. But do you know what? Trash takes time and being on the ground is boring. So what's the solution to that? Well, obviously, the sky. On top of SSC, there are pipes that wind through the entire dungeon. If you could somehow get up there, you could walk to any boss without clearing trash at all. Or that was the idea at least. Which, you know, this sounds pretty good, but how would you even get up there? It's not connected to the ground aside from these vertical pipes. So I mean, it seems like a lost cause. Or is it? Think about how much you don't like trash and log on to retail to find a solution. Pick a demon hunter for the job because of the mobility. Fly down the elevator shaft and find out that the pipes above ground have collision, and on top of that you can walk to any boss, including Bash. Rocket boots. In TBC, a new pair of rocket boots were released that increases your movement speed by 300%. Quite a large boost over the old pair. As well as parachute cloak, the CD got changed to 30 seconds instead of 30 minutes. Find a way to run off the elevator, activate rocket boots and parachute cloak at just the right time, and hit the pipes. And there you have it. We have now found a way to hit the pipes on Classic. These pipes can now even take us directly to Vash without killing anything else. This was even our initial plan, but it was patched by Blizzard, so now you cannot attack her without her bridge console clicked. Instead of just scrapping the idea entirely, we decided to set our sights on Leo. You could instead start this boss by doing an additional jump for the pipes, landing on top of the wall to his room. Okay, so now we have the jump, we know what to use it for, but there's still a problem. The jump itself requires incredibly precise timing down to fractions of a second, and it's not reliable at all. And all of this is for one person. We need 25 people to do it at the same time to even consider it worthwhile. To get this to work, we have to find a way to automate as much of the process as possible, to eliminate human error and make it consistent. My initial plan was a pull timer. If I could get the correct timing as to when the elevator descends past the walls, I could have people run at the exact moment the timer hits 0. In reality though, since we are working milliseconds, any deviation of my timing or slightly higher ping resulted in an unreliable result, so that didn't work. Next, I tried working with the walls. If you can auto-run against the wall, there is nothing you need to time on your own, and instead you can rely on the game doing it for you. The problem is that there's no angle against the wall that lets you hit the pipe while also not gliding because of the direction you're running. This is where the pillar penis looking thing comes in. This thing lets you run up against the wall, but it also pinches you between it, stopping you from moving any further. And there we had it. All I need to do now is get the timing down and start the timer when the elevator moves, and just activate the boots plus cloak while auto-running against the wall and bam, success. Well, kinda. It shot you straight out towards the pipe, but you still had to click off the slow fall yourself. And we don't like that. Any room for human error means that our monkey raiders will die. This luckily had a simple solution. You just need to aim into the pillar and you will gracefully bounce off the wall and land on the pipe. From here on out, it's straightforward. You just follow the path along the pipes all the way to Leo, then run off with Swiftness Potion and Cloak up and we're done.
I'm gonna leave this up. Where are we going? Where in the hell are we going, Gussie? Dude, Gussie is always doing some wild card shit. And they're slow falling down! They are going right to Leo! What is happening, man?
Just one small issue though, it didn't work for everybody. Sometimes it just decided to screw one person in particular and blast them off in a random direction. And when the slow fall wears off, you fall and die. Thankfully, if there's anything I've learned playing Classic is how to break the game. And I knew that exiting the game stops your aerial momentum. So all I had to tell people was, if you miss, just Alt F4. And when people log back in, they can safely fall to the ground, activating their parachute cloak once again to avoid fall damage. Yeah. So, you auto-run now? Everyone auto-run? Go, go, go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pick your things. Good. Alt F4 if you're going far. Just Alt F4. Hey, here, watch out for your slow fall. Don't miss. Now remember, here you are just running off, and you're clicking both Swiftness Pod and Parachute Cloak at the same time. You are lining yourself up with the pillar from the second line here.
Don't jump.
Here. Press both things, line yourself up with the pillar, and just run. No jumping, just run. If you think you're gonna overshoot or anything like that, just turn off slow fall. Should be good. Now finally, we got it. We're at Leo. From here on out, the raid resumes as normal, killing Leo into Fathom Lord into Morrogrim. But wait, I mean, we forgot about 2 bosses. To get back to Hydros Alerca, you either have to cross fish-infested waters or clear all the trash you wanted to skip in the first place. Unless, of course, you could somehow reset your position back to the start. Yeah, and you guessed it, that's what we did. If everybody logs out in a raid, even if you have some bosses killed, you can have a character with lead outside the raid reset the instance and it will bring you back to the entrance. Now the next step was a simple rocket boost jump to Hydros, finish off Lurker and we're at Vash, ready to claim our world first. Of course, unbeknownst to us at the time is that progress was already at Vash by the time we were on Hydros, and that you don't actually need to fly onto the pipes, you can just walk on the water to skip virtually all trash in the raid anyways. But walking on the water looks lame and this looks cool, so who really won here? I mean, most definitely Progress. They completely slammed us, and to be fair, so did most other guilds. I mean, we even wiped on Vash at 2% on a first try, but you know what they say, it is what it is. Hopefully you thought it looked cool as well though. Thanks for watching.